Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to present our research. The title is Antidepressant Activity of Coffea canephora Seed Extract. As we know, depressive disorder prevalence remain high. More than 30% of depressed patients who use synthetic antidepressants have treatment-resistant depression. One of the plants that has antidepressive activity is Coffea canephora. The caffeine compounds is thought having this efficacy. Therefore, in this research, we studied about antidepressant activity of this plant, especially the seed. In this research, we use mice as animal, and we have 6 groups consist of negative control, and 3 groups which got the extract with the dose of 50, 100, and 200 milligram per kilogram, and 1 group as positive control, and also 1 group as normal control. At the first day of the research, to all of the mice, we did the measurement of immobility time, locomotor activity, body weight, as well as behavior. After that, we gave the chronic mild stress exposure like this. And then after 14 days exposure to this chronic mild stress, we did again the measurement like in the first day. And after that, we gave the treatment for 10 days. And at the days of 24, we did the same measurement like the first day. And we add the observation about the blood glucose level and gastric ulcer. This is the inducer that we give to the animal. And to assess the antidepressive activity, we evaluate the immobility time and locomotor activity. Immobility time by using tail suspension test and forced swimming test, while for locomotor activity, we use open field test. This is how we did the tail suspension test, and this is the forced swimming test. This is the open field test. This is how we evaluate central square, and this is crossing, and this one is grooming. This is the result of the research. The first one is behavior profile of the mice. We observe the passive, normal, and aggressive of the behavior. From the table, we can see that the negative control, 100% of mice undergo passive behavior. But the group of extract at a dose of 50, 100, and 200, no mice undergo passive, but distributed in normal and aggressive behavior. The second one is body weight profile. From this graph, we can see that after stress induction for 14 days, the body weight of the mice decreased significantly compared to the normal condition. But after administration of extract for 10 days, we can see that it can increase the body weight approach to the normal condition. Next is immobility time. From this table, we can see after stress induction for 14 days, all the mice except normal control group undergo increasing in immobility time. But after extract administration for 10 days, we can see that the mice undergo decreasing in immobility time, and it was significantly different to the negative control. And in the dose of 200 milligram per kilogram, it has the same activity as normal control. For the forced swimming test, we can see from this table that after stress induction, the immobility time increased, but then after extract administration, the immobility time decreased significantly and different to the negative control. For the open field test, we see the movement of the animal. So from this table, we can see that after stress induction, the movement or the locomotor activity of the animal decrease significantly to the normal control. But after extract administration, we can see that the locomotor activity increase significantly and different to the negative control. And for the crossing, we can see that after stress induction, crossing also decrease significantly compared to the normal control. But after extract administration, the locomotor activity of the mice increase significantly and significantly different to the negative control. And we can see from the dose of 50, the effect of the extract are the same as normal control. The next is grooming. Grooming indicates the stress in the animal. And this table, we can see after stress induction, the grooming of the mice increased significantly to the normal control. But after extract administration, the grooming reduced and it is significantly different to negative control. This is the data of the blood glucose level. From this table, we can see that the negative control has highest blood glucose level compared to the group which received the extract. And the blood glucose level was significantly different to the negative control. And then for the macroscopic of the gastric, this is the group of negative control, and these are the group which receive the extract. From this picture, we can see that in the negative control, there are so many bleeding and ulcer, but in the group which receive the extract, there are less bleeding and ulcer. And for microscopic of gastric, in this picture, this is the negative control. There are erosion of the mucus of the gastric, and in the group of the which receive the extract, even though there are erosion, but it has less than the negative control. And for the discussion, we correlate to the previous research that the caffeine content in coffee suggested that it has antidepressant activity by inhibiting the monoamine oxidase enzyme and also inhibit the transporter which can reuptake the catecholamine neurotransmitter. Therefore, it can increase the availability of the catecholamine neurotransmitter in the synapse. The conclusion of this research is the ethanol extract of Coffea canephora at a dose of 50, 100, and 200 milligram per kilogram has antidepressant activity by decreasing immobility time, increasing locomotor activity, lowering blood glucose level, and preventing gastric injury. Thank you very much for your attention. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.